Back here for the second half here in Weslaco, Texas. I'm Joe Bowling with you, and thanks again for joining us for live streaming audio coverage of high school football as the Weslaco Panthers are in home to take on the Mackay Bulldogs. Our score 20-7 at the halftime break, and the visitors, the undefeated Bulldogs, have the 20 points, and the Panthers of Weslaco going to have to go to work here in the second half if they want to remain unbeaten in district play and be the first team to knock off this Bulldog football squad. Second half will begin with the Weslaco Panthers getting their hands on the football, and so down 20-7. Their mission is to make the adjustments at halftime and then punch the ball in the end zone and see if their defense can get a stop of the Mackay Bulldogs. It was a very quickly played first half here in Weslaco tonight, and we'll see what transpires in the second half of play here as the Bulldogs get ready to tee this thing up and kick it off to the Panthers. Good crowd on hand. Looks like the Weslaco side is pretty much full. And on the Bulldog side, I expected a much bigger crowd, but the ones that showed up have seen their Bulldogs punch 20 points on the board against a stingy Panther defense, and right now control this game up 20-7. Your score. Third quarter ready to begin, and the Bulldogs will kick off to the Panthers. Thanks again for joining us here on ValleyCentral.com on a Friday night. High kickoff by the Bulldogs. This is returnable by the Panthers. Straight middle of the field to the 5. 10, 15 in a hurry to the 20. Now across the 25-yard line to the 26. On the return by Andrew Cavazos, and the Panthers of Weslaco will send their offense out on the field to start this third quarter of play down 20-7. 11:54 remaining here in the third quarter of play. Yes, we are already in the third quarter here at Weslaco. Bulldog offense put on a show in the first half. Panthers offense trying to get something generated here in the second half. Running play left-hand side, across the 30-yard line. Staying on his feet to the 35-yard line, a 10-yard carry for Eric Gonzalez on first down. Good carry for Gonzalez on the first play from scrimmage here in the third quarter. Gonzalez that time was in the secondary, and the tackle was eventually made by the safety, David Iola, who had to make that tackle. Running play left side. They'll bounce it to the outside for the Panthers across the 40, 45-yard line. 12-yard carry and another first down. This time Brian Guerra on the run. Back-to-back plays of over 10 yards on the run, and Guerra had a wall of blockers. Leading the way out there was 75 on the offensive lineman.
10-yard penalty, still first down.
Leading the way was Joe Margo. But they're going to call a penalty against the Weslaco Panthers, and this is going to be a big one. They'll mark it back to the 25-yard line, and it brings up second down. So even though there was a wall of blockers out on front, somebody was holding against Weslaco, and they'll burn a timeout with 11:28 to go in the third quarter. We're just underway here in the second half of play. Bulldogs lead the Panthers in Weslaco. I'm Joe Bowling with you. This is ValleyCentral.com. Back here at Weslaco, the Weslaco Panthers took a timeout. They still got it first down, but it's 20 yards to go from the 25. They'll run the ball left-hand side across the 30, 35-yard line, back to the 37-yard line. 12 yards on another big carry for Eric Gonzalez. And the penalty set him back, but this Weslaco Panther team, the offensive line is right now just flat out whipping up on the Bulldogs of Mackay. That time an official actually got in to assist on the stop of Eric Gonzalez. Second down play. 7 yards to go for the Panthers. Under center, Lopez takes the snap. Play action, rolls out, got away from a man. Has some room across the 40, 45-yard line. That's real close to first down yardage. Quarterback keeper Robert Lopez, the senior, looks like he got enough for the first down. He does. So snaps from scrimmage, everything equaling 10 yards or more for the Panthers. One negative, that was a holding call, but they just blink their eyes and go right past that. The drive continues from their own 45-yard line. 10:35 to go here in the second half, or check that, the third quarter of play. Robert Lopez under center, quick snap, handoff, left side, little room, spinning out across the midfield stripe to the 49-yard line of the Bulldogs. Goes OCL Gonzalez. Gonzalez had a nice first half with a couple of nice runs and a pass completion. This time did a good job of getting away from the first defender, but the second guy there to meet him wrapped him up and took him down, and that was Armando Garces. Second down, about 4 yards to go for the Weslaco Panthers. Football at the Mackay Bulldog 49. Wide receiver left side is Andrew Odape. On second down, Lopez takes it, hands it off, sweep right side, inside the 30 or 45, down to about the 41-yard line. That'll be enough for a first down for the Weslaco Panthers. And they'll spot it down at the 41-yard line. Quick carry for Brian Guerra. First drive of the second half. Panthers took the opening kickoff. Now they're at the Bulldog 41. Lopez takes the ball, hands it off right side again. Room inside the 30-yard line. Another first down, a 10-yard plus carry for Eric Gonzalez. And like I said, adjustments made at halftime. We'll see who wins that. Right now, from the offensive line perspective for the Weslaco Panthers, advantage them. Football now at the 30-yard line of the Mackay Bulldogs. 20-7 is your score. Lopez brings him up to the line. High formation behind him. Hands the ball off up the left-hand side. They'll run it outside. Inside the 25. Down to the 21-yard line. Brian Guerra on the carry. Won't be enough for a first down, but that'll be a solid 9 yards on first down, bringing up second and short for the Panthers. They score here, they're going to be right back in this ball game and some. 20-7 is your score. Mackay with the lead. Weslaco's Panthers with the football. They'll mark it down 2nd and 2. Lopez runs up to the line of scrimmage. Quick snap, handoff, left-hand side. They'll bounce it across the 21 down near the 20-yard line. Gonzalez once again on the carry. They'll mark him down near first down yardage. He'll be short by about a half a yard. Third down coming up for the Panthers, and if the Bulldogs can stand here, they'll get an advantage swing on the momentum side of things. Right here. Panthers trying to keep the drive alive. Lopez up to the line. Long count this time. Man in motion, left to right, takes a snap, runs the option, pitch out, right side, wall of blockers, 20-yard line. That's enough for a first down. On a carry by Eric Gonzalez, they swept it to the right side, went wide side of the field. Get enough for a first down, and the Panther faithful make a little more noise. Clock stops with 8:01 to go in the third quarter. Weslaco took the kickoff here to start this third quarter, and now are in the red zone at the 19-yard line of the Mcallen High Bulldogs. 1st and 10 for the 19. Lopez under center. Long count, man in motion left to right. Play action, wants to throw, looking, corner of the end zone, overthrows everybody, incompleted pass. In the direction of Sonny Oliveira. Clock stops with 7:41 remaining here in the third quarter. Oliveira actually got tangled up with a defender back there, turned into a defender of sorts, as that ball was overthrown in the back corner of the end zone. 2nd and 10 coming up for the Weslaco Panthers. Wide receiver, Andrew Odape out to the right side. I formation behind Lopez. Quick snap, handoff, sweep right side. Across the 20-yard line and down to the 16. Short yards on the carry by Guerra. And suddenly this Mac High defense getting stingy on this opening drive of the third quarter. 3rd and 6 coming up for Weslaco. It's near 7. I'm reading the scoreboard there on that 3rd and 6. Check this field position of the change. It's more like 3rd and 7. Running play left side. Gonzalez inside the 15. Tries to fight forward. Gets spun down. Short of a first down near the 12. They'll call it the 13-yard line. And 4th down coming up for the Weslaco Panthers. And you go back to the first half. Their opening drive, after giving up 7 points, the Weslaco Panthers faced a 4th and less than 3, went for it, came up short, and that seemed to turn the tide.
Timeout, Weslaco, the first timeout, the second half.
Drive into points, ended up building that 20-7 lead. Timeout on the field. Panthers used their first. 6:39 to go in the third, 20-7. Bulldogs leading this one on valleycentral.com.
And education. It represents hundreds of students who follow their dream and earn the right to be called a healthcare professional. We are Valley Grant Institute, dedicated to future healthcare providers, delivering an unparalleled program of study. Not everyone qualifies to wear this symbol. Do you? Apply to Valley Grant Institute today.
That's Weslaco's second charge timeout. Second charge timeout.
Back here at Weslaco, 6:39 remaining in the third quarter. Panthers took a timeout. They got a 4th and 4 inside the 15-yard line of the Bulldogs. Running play, left side, runner hit in the backfield and thrown down for a loss. Bulldogs get a big stop right there. It was a jet sweep left side. Brian Guerra, the ball carrier, never got to turn upfield, and the Bulldog defense gets the stop. On 4th down, the drive comes to an end. Panthers took up nearly half the third quarter on that drive. Bulldogs get the ball for the first time. 20-7 is your score. Bulldogs, Fred Hover and company, looked real good in the first half. How will they go here? 1st and 10 from their own 18-yard line. Motion in the backfield. Penalty flag, 5-yard penalty coming up against
Got dead ball.
the Bulldogs.
False start, number 28, 5-yard penalty, still first down.
There's a tailback back there. Ricky Rodriguez got a little antsy before the snap. So that goes backwards. Weslaco Panthers with a chance here. Their defense has the Bulldogs pinned deep in their own territory. Can they capitalize here? Hover takes a snap, hands it off, running play, and that goes for about 3.5 on a carry by Ricky Rodriguez. Brings up 2nd down. The negative part of, well, there's several negatives on that drive by the Weslaco Panthers. First one, they didn't get the points. Second one, unsuccessful again on 4th down. Third one took up nearly half the quarter. No points on the board, still down by the score of 20-7. Hover hands the ball off. Sweep, right-hand side. Panthers there to shut that one down. Ball carrier brought down to the 15-yard line. Rodriguez on the carry, and now 3rd and long coming up. And so once again, if you're managing on how adjustments were made, thus far, the Weslaco Panther offensive line was winning the battle on the trenches early part of this third quarter, and now on consecutive running plays, the defense seems to have shut down what was a high-octane Bulldog team. 3rd and 12, Bulldogs. Fred Hover has been lights out good in the passing game. Takes a snap. Play action, bobbles the snap, drops back, looks to throw, man open, 1st down territory across the 25. Might be a little short, we'll check the spot. They're going to give him forward progress out across the 25-yard line. Looks like enough for a first down. Hover on the play action, bobbled the football, and stayed with it. Lofted the pass. The ball carrier, never got close to the first down yardage, but the spot is going to be enough for a first down for the Bulldogs. On the replay, which you'll be able to watch later on, looked like he was a good yard short. Drive continues for the Bulldogs. Hover and company on first down, leading 20-7 here in Weslaco. Wanting to throw, screen pass, left side, receiver screen, 30, 35, out across the 40-yard line. That's enough for a first down. Completed pass out there to Marcus Moya, the senior wideout. And the Bulldogs now effectively moving the football. This drive started deep in their own territory, inside the 15, already out to the 40. Now crank the clock, 4:50 and counting here in the third quarter. Hover out of a shotgun, takes a snap, swing pass right side once again. Blockers ahead, 40, 45, midfield, out of bounds at the 47-yard line of the Weslaco Panthers. Another 13-yard strike, this time to the right side. Justin Gonzalez on the catch. And these are short pass routes intended to keep that defense honest. Effective passing by Fred Hover. 4:37 and counting here once they start this one back up. 20-7, we're in the third quarter at Weslaco. Mackay with the lead and the football, now in Weslaco territory. Hover out of the gun, hands it off, keeps it himself. Lot of room, middle of the field, 30, foot race, 20, Fred Hover, see you later, touchdown, he's gone. 47 yards, Fred Hover takes it to the house. And the Bulldogs go 85-plus yards in a hurry and score and lead now 26-7. And once Fred Hover got in the secondary, he turned on the Jets. $47 yards, and he got there in a hurry. 26-7. Bulldogs will keep the offense on the field and go for a two-point conversion. Hover out of a shotgun, keeps three backs in the backfield with him. Hands it off, running play right side, and they will drive forward. They will not get in. And so the Panthers get the stop on the extra point. Bulldogs, though, tremendous run, Fred Hover. Points on the board, third quarter. They lead 26-7. This is high school football from Weslaco on valleycentral.com.
We would like to take a moment to recognize our award-winning Civil War members here at Weslaco High. We'd like to devote their personal time away from their families towards improving the quality of education here at WIC. Please join me in recognizing President Dr. Bob Smith, Vice President Dr. Richard Bennett, Secretary Amy Gonzalez, Trustee Jeffrey Everett, Trustee David Waynes, and our Women's and Trustee Oscar Rayno. Let's give them a round of applause.
Back here at Weslaco and the Weslaco Panthers, an impressive drive to start the third quarter, came up empty. How about this? The Mackay Bulldogs march it right downfield in less than 2 minutes and jump the lead now to 26-7. They're kicking off for a second time here in the second half. Panthers fielded at the 10. From the right side of the field to the left, the 15 to the 20-yard line. Snowed under there by the flood of white jerseys occupied by the Mackay Bulldogs. And Weslaco will have to go to work once again. Now they trail 26-7. Reminding you that this game will be available for viewing purposes about an hour after the conclusion here. And you'll get to see what's transpiring here, which right now is the Weslaco Panthers in shock. Panthers with the football, 1st and 10. Pitch out left-hand side across the 25 to the 30-yard line. Good enough for an 11-yard gain for Eric Gonzalez. And you can't fault what Gonzalez and company are doing out there running this football, especially here in the second half. That's several plays in which they have taken the ball for better than 10 yards against the Mackay Bulldogs, but in a bend not break situation, Bulldogs are executing that to perfection. 4:15 left here in the quarter. They're saying, hey, take a sustained drive. March it downfield. Keep the clock running, but we're not going to give you points, and we're going to build on our lead in a hurry. Reverse this time by the Panthers. Across the 30, 35-yard line. That's good enough for a 6 or 7 yard gain. They went to Andrea Galindo. And he'll end up gaining a good 6.5 yards on the carry. Second down play coming up for the Panthers. 3:38 and counting here in the third quarter. Panthers have had the ball just one time thus far here in the second half. This their second possession. On second down, Lopez under center, hands it off. Running play left side, first down and more across the 45-yard line. Eric Gonzalez on the carry. That's another 7 yards for Gonzalez. And it's 1st and 10 for the Weslaco Panthers. Football now out across their 45, call it the 46. Tackle made on that play by Nick Garcia, the linebacker. Big chunk of yardage, but right in the middle of the field. Clock running, 3:16 to go in the third quarter. Lopez under center for the Panthers. Man in motion, right to left. Play action, they want to throw. Looking, downfield, nothing there. Lopez hit, got away from 2 men. Stays on his feet, gets away from another. Stays on his feet, got away from 2 more. He's going to run now across the 50. Now the football is knocked out of his hands. It's picked up by the Bulldogs. Loose ball rolls out of bounds. Who's got it? Mad scramble. I think the Panthers are going to keep it because the Bulldogs got greedy trying to scoop it up. No indication yet by the officials. They're going to have a discussion. What a job by Robert Lopez to evade the sack on that run. Then downfield, it was awkward how the ball came out of his hands. If they call that a pass, which it kind of looked like that, then it'll be a penalty.
We had a fumble on the play. Mcallen never had possession of the ball. The ball belongs to Weslaco at the spot of the fumble.
What they'll say is that the ball came loose. Mackay had a chance to just drop on it and get the turnover. They got greedy trying to scoop it up and couldn't control the ball. It bounced out of bounds. Down. And so Weslaco retains possession, and credit Lopez. Yes, he fumbled the ball, but he could have been sacked for a big loss. And the drive will continue for the Weslaco Panthers, and that would have probably sealed the deal. Not sure they could have come back from that one. Football at the 49-yard line of the Weslaco Panthers. 26-7 is the score. Mcallen High on the road, undefeated thus far on the season, leading here at Weslaco. Lopez sets him down on first down. Hands the ball off. Running play right side into the midfield of the 45 on his feet down to the 41-yard line. That's enough for a first down. Ball carrier this time was Major Free, the sophomore tailback for the Weslaco Panthers. 2:40 to go here in the third quarter as the clock stops momentarily while they move the chains. This drive looks very much like the first drive for the Weslaco Panthers to start this second half. That one was stalled inside the 15. This one now is at the 41 of the Bulldogs. Lopez drops back, hands it off. Big running room across the 30-yard line. Penalty flag comes in behind the play. They'll finally bring down Eric Gonzalez at the 23, but now we'll sort out the penalty. Weslaco already indicated
holding on number 55 on the offense. 10-yard penalty, repeat first down.
Flag was thrown after Gonzalez had already got a good 5-7 yards behind the official that threw that flag. 2:20 to go in the third quarter. That'll stop the clock. March the penalty off against the Weslaco Panthers. March it down to the 48-yard line, back in Panther territory. And it'll still be first down. But But now 22 yards to go for the Panthers. 26-7 is your score. Up to the line of scrimmage is Robert Lopez. Man in motion right to left. Play action, he wants to throw. Lopez flushed out of the pocket, runs right side. Gonna keep it, gonna run. 45 back into Mackay territory. Runs out of bounds at the 43. Gets back a good chunk of that penalty yards. And it brings up second down. Pressure that time by the Bulldogs. Leading the way, Alexis Ailman. Minute 55 left here in the second quarter as Lopez got out of bounds to stop the clock. 26-7 the score. Lopez up to the line for the Weslaco Panthers. Under center, man in motion left to right, handoff. They'll run it left side on a counter. Inside the 40-yard line, down to the 36 and a half. Gonzalez again getting a heavy load of carries here in this third quarter for the Weslaco Panthers. Going to bring up third down though and 6 yards to go. 4 guys there to converge in and bring down the ball carrier, Eric Gonzalez. And at times that's what it's taken to drop him down. Third down play coming up, 6 yards to go for Weslaco. Lopez has him up to the line. Minute 22 left in the third. Man in motion right to left, handoff to the motion man. Looking for some blocks, got it, turns a corner. First down across the 30, stays in bounds, brought down at the 29. That'll be enough for a first down for the Weslaco Panthers. And if you just look at this from time of possession and yards gained per carry, you would think Weslaco's dominating this football game here in the third quarter. Problem is, Fred Holber and company on the offensive side went 85 plus yards in a single drive and did it in a hurry. Less than 2 minutes to put points on the board. Weslaco still trying to score their first points in the second half. Running play right side, string it wide. Carrier brought down about the 23, close to a horse collar on that tackle. Major free on the carry. Staying in bounds, clock will run. He'll gain 6.5 yards on the play. That was real close to a horse collar tackle. Second down play, clock running, 35 seconds left in the third quarter. Weslaco with the football up to the line of scrimmage. Under center, Robert Lopez. On second down, man in motion right to left, handoff, they'll run it back to the right side. Gonzalez tripped up as he got to the 20. That's close to first down yardage. He'll be about a half yard short. He's slow getting up. He'll actually get some assistance from official, or will he? Nope. He's not going to get up on his own power. Finally does. And he'll have to limp off the field. They'll replace him. It's going to be some big shoes to fill. Third and short coming up for the Weslaco Panthers. There's 4 seconds left. Once they set the ball, they'll run out the clock, and we'll head into the fourth quarter of play. There it goes, 3, 2, 1, fourth quarter. Welcome aboard. 26-7 the score. Mackay leads Weslaco. Back for the fourth quarter on valleycentral.com. Back here at Weslaco, start of the fourth quarter, and the Weslaco Panthers have the football, 3rd and short. Running play right side, 1st down and more. Inside the 15-yard line, down to the 11. Mcallen had the ball one time in the 3rd quarter for less than 2 minutes. They ended up scoring the only points of the quarter, leading this ball game 26-7. Weslaco with the football, new set of downs, 1st and 10 from the 12 of the Bulldogs. Off to the line, here come the Panthers. Lopez, little urgency now in their step. Running play left side, inside the 5-yard line. They'll finally blow that play dead. That's good enough for another 8.5 yards on the carry. Ociel Gonzalez on the carry, and 7-yard gain. How many 7, 8, 9, 10, 12-yard gains of the Panthers had in the second half? A bunch. Still no points to show on the scoreboard for it. No closer in this ball game. Matter of fact, they're further out than they were at halftime. Running play left side. That's tripped up for about a 3-yard gain. Javier Galvan on the carry. Check that. That's Gonzalez once again, who got back into the game. Running left-hand side. He was wrapped up, taken down. Short carry on that one. Clock running. Now they stop it long enough for an injury timeout on the field. Who's injured? An official? 11:02 to go, 4th quarter. Mcallen leads Weslaco. This is ValleyCentral.com. Back here at Weslaco, the official took a timeout. They wanted to measure for the 1st down, and indeed, they give the ball to the Weslaco Panthers inside the 3-yard line and call it 1st and goal. So the Panthers need to score here. Again, they need to get urgent with the ball. Handoff, right side. Ociel Gonzalez runs it right side, did not get in. Like I said, this Bulldog team has been bend, never break. Gave up 1 touchdown back in the 2nd quarter, but right now are making Weslaco use precious time off the clock in order to get the ball downfield. Handoff, left-hand side, running play. They'll get down near the goal line. They won't get in. Hesitant that time as he turned it upfield. Dropped near the goal line, but again short. Clock running. 10-12 to go in the 4th quarter. 3rd down. Nose of the football about 6 inches off the goal line. That carry by Aaron Sanchez, by the way, the junior. He'll check out of the ball game. Back in is Brian Guerra. Lopez brings him up to the line for the Weslaco Panthers. Under center, 3rd down. Running play, left side, touchdown Panthers. Eric Gonzalez gets in. 9:48 to go in the ball game. Eric Gonzalez, 2nd touchdown run. Panthers, once again, fans, if you're tuning in, they've had the ball 2 times here in the 2nd half. 2 sustained drives, now 6 points to show. Extra point coming up, they're down 13. We'll see if they elect to go for a 2-point conversion. I think they will. They will. Lopez brings him up to the line of scrimmage. Under center, takes a snap. Double reverse. Run it right-hand side, trying to get to the corner. Still looking. He's in, but a penalty flag probably going to bring this one back. Andrea Galindo on the carry. On the reverse. He got in, but the Weslaco Panthers going to be called for the infraction. And that will negate the 2-point conversion. Now, do you still go for 2 if you're Coach Tony Villarreal?
We're holding on number 89.
Panthers?
We're going to re-kick.
In this case, looking to the sidelines. And they are going to keep the offense on the field. If you can get a 2-point conversion here, then you're in essence 2 possessions down. And the 2 possessions could be a touchdown 2-point conversion and a field goal versus 2 touchdowns. Weslaco wanting to go for it, still shuffling players in. Play clock cranks up, down to 20. They'll go for it on 4th down. Or check that, on a 2-point conversion. Football spotted outside to 13. They'll drop back to throw. Here comes the rush. Lopez gets away from one man, tripped up, hangs on, runs through a tackle, hangs onto the football, still on his feet, driving forward down near the 5. He'll be brought down there, will not get in. The 2-point conversion, no good. 9:48 to go. Kickoff coming up. Bulldogs lead the Panthers 26-13. This is ValleyCentral.com. Back here at Weslaco, thanks for joining us here on ValleyCentral.com. 9:48 remaining in the ball game. 26-13 is the score. And the kickoff coming up. An onside kick takes a good bounce, and it's going to be fielded by the Panthers. They'll advance it downfield inside the 30-yard line. Running 25, big play 20, 15, 10, 5, touchdown. Now they won't get it. It would have been a glorious play. They're still going to retain possession of the football, I believe. Panthers onside kick. They should get possession of the football. The officials haven't indicated a thing yet. They will give the Panthers the ball. The onside kick works. Look at this ball when you see it on the replay. That's a perfect bounce. They can't advance it. Called it for the advantage of those fans, just liking to see the exciting play. And players playing their hearts out right there.
Recover the onside kick. By rule, you cannot advance an onside kick. It'll be first down,
on the
Weslaco.
Onside kick. Down 26-13. Kickoff, onside kick, Panther football. Now they got a little something going here on the comeback trail. Lopez hands the ball off. They'll run it left-hand side. Across the 40-yard line, down to the 35, inside the 35 to the 34. Ball carrier Major free, rattles off 11 yards, and this has been all Weslaco in this second half, with the exception of the one drive that Mackay had their hands on the football. And fans, that's it. They've had it for 3 plays, 4 at most, and took it down for a touchdown. Since then, it's been all Weslaco. First down, they still trail by 13. Running play, right side, up the middle. It comes across the 20, 15, inside the 10, down to the 7-yard line. Eric Gonzalez on the run, and he'll take it for 28 yards. And with 9:16 left in the fourth quarter, the most improbable way you come back in a football game is playing out here for the Weslaco Panthers. They were down 26-7. They scored a touchdown, got an onside kick, and now are in the red zone, first and goal at the 7 of the Bulldogs. Up to the line. Lopez takes a snap, hands it off, running play left side, inside the 5, and it's to the goal line, touchdown Weslaco Panthers. Unbelievable comeback here. Panther fans thought they were down and out, nothing doing. Their Panthers not giving up. With 9 minutes left here in this ball game, it's a 1-possession game. This time in the end zone, Aaron Sanchez. And that took all of 47 seconds to score from the last time they punched it in. Extra point coming up. Snap back, ball down, kick is blocked. It's going to be fielded by the Bulldogs. They'll advance it from the end zone, but they won't take it very far. So the conversion, no good. Weslaco within 7. Kickoff coming up. Bulldogs lead it 26-19. This one isn't over in Weslaco on valleycentral.com.
We had offsides on the defense. We're going to retry the kick.
Going to keep the ball here and keep the play here. Again, we're at Weslaco, Texas on a Friday night. The officials threw a late flag on that play, and therefore they're going to give the Weslaco Panthers one more chance as that infraction was called on Mac High. So with 9:01 to go, they missed an extra point, and now they get a chance to go for it again, and this time they'll bring the offense out onto the field and go for a 2-point conversion. Score at Ed Couch Elsa. The Yellow Jackets take the lead over Mercedes 13-10. Here, Weslaco going for a 2-point conversion. Lopez, handoff, running play, left side. That's in the end zone. 2-point conversion is good. Panthers now within 5, 26-21. Now we'll have a kickoff after this from Weslaco, Bulldogs, and Panthers on valleycentral.com. Thank you again for joining us here at Weslaco, Texas on a Friday night. I'm Joe Bowling with you here on valleycentral.com. The second half of this ball game has been played in a rather quick fashion. Weslaco Panthers had 2 sustained drives, one in the third quarter, one in the fourth quarter, and then they got an onside kick and punched that in for a touchdown. Mac High has had the ball one time, less than 2 minutes in this entire second half, and that was an 85-plus yard drive that scored a touchdown. Mac High now clinging to a 5-point lead, up 26-21. Weslaco has shown no signs of stopping this Mac High offense other than using their offense to keep the Bulldogs off the field. Kickoff coming up. Will they go onside kick yet again? Before they do so, whistle, timeout on the field. Bulldogs want to talk. They were shocked with an onside kick a while ago. Worried? Even now. 26-21 to score. Kickoff after this.
Mcallen, first timeout of the second half.
High school football here on valleycentral.com from Weslaco, Texas on a Friday. I'm Joe Bowling with you. The first half was played in the blink of an eye here between the Panthers and the Mac High Bulldogs. Here in the second half, relatively quickly played a half, but with 9:01 to go, we've got a ton of ball game left and a 5-point scenario between these two teams that has the Bulldogs of Mac High on top on the road against a scrambling Panther team trying to come from behind. Panthers to kick it off after the timeout. Conventional kick. Deep, right side over everyone's head. It rolls in the end zone. And so the Bulldogs will send their offense out on the field for just the second time here in the second half. And they'll set up shop 1st and 10 from their own 25. Fred Hover and company. Letter perfect on possessions here in the second half, but when it's 1 for 1, it's not a good measuring stick. Can the Panther defense do anything to shut down this Mac High offense, or will Fred Hover and company just simply press the go button and extend out the lead once again. 9:01 to go. They have looked real good here tonight. Hover out of a shotgun formation, takes a snap. Hand off, running play, right side, and that'll go for a couple. Out across the 27-yard line. Short gain there. First time they had the ball here in the half, they started with it inside the 15, and it started with a relatively harmless couple-yard gain, and then bam, 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 downfield in the end zone were the Bulldogs. 2nd and 8. Hover has them in a shotgun formation. 8:30 left in the ball game. Out of the shotgun, Hover sets a tight end on the right-hand side. Waits for the snap, takes it. Hands off, running play left-hand side. Banging out to the 30-yard line. Ball carrier Matthew Rincones, the junior tailback. Gains a couple, and it's 3rd down and 4.5 yards to go for the Bulldogs. Critical play here on the momentum side of things here at Weslaco. If they stop them here, this Weslaco fan base will go crazy. If Hover and company can get a first down, they'll breathe a sigh of relief and carry on. 3rd down play, Hover out of a shotgun. Takes a low snap, hands the ball, keeps it himself, running left-hand side, 1st down and more. Middle of the field, 40, 45, midfield, sideline, 45, 40. Fred Hover loose again, down to the 30-yard line. Fred Hover for a 2nd time here in the 2nd half, bust a giant play. All the way down inside the Weslaco 35, finally stopped at the 32. And that's what I'm telling you. This Bulldog team has done just what they need to do to keep this Weslaco team chasing them all night long. 7:36 to go. 4th quarter. Hover with a new set of downs. Settles into a shotgun formation from the Weslaco 32. Takes a snap, hands it off, running play right side. That'll go for 4 more, maybe 5 yards on the carry inside the Weslaco 30. You look at the timeouts left. Weslaco has just 1 timeout left here in the 2nd half. Panthers trailing 26-21. They've trailed throughout this ball game. After Ricky Rodriguez took it in on the first possession for the Mackay Bulldogs and took them up 7-0. One time it was 20-0. Hover out of a shotgun once again, hands it off, running play left side. That'll go for short yardage and another 3rd down coming up for the Mackay Bulldogs. This is why Hover is so dangerous back there in the backfield. He can hurt you with his arm, and he's proven he can hurt you running the football. 6:33 to go, another 3rd down coming up for Mackay. 3rd and 4. Hover out of a shotgun. Takes a snap. Hands it off. Running play left side. 1st down and more. Inside the Weslaco 20. Down to the 18-yard line. Helmet comes flying off on the tackler. Ball carrier Ricky Rodriguez slammed into Matthew Lopez, the senior linebacker. 1st down for Mackay. 6:16 to go. If you're Weslaco, you can afford to give up a field goal here. You're still down a score. That would be a touchdown and a 2-point conversion. You give up 6 here, you're back behind the 8 ball. 1st down play, Hover, hands it off. Running play right side, spinning inside the 15-yard line, down to the 11-yard line. Good strong yardage there, an 8-yard carry for the Bulldogs. That's how you would script it on the Mackay side of things. Don't get a 1st down. Take this thing into 2nd and 3rd down. Keep eating up the clock. 5:48 and counting now in the ball game. Hover setting him up. 2nd and 3 from the 11. Out of a shotgun. Low snap, takes it. Hands off, left-hand side. Inside the 10. That's good enough for a 1st down. Another carry by Eric Gonzalez. Now spot him down. I thought he got a 1st down. Now the officials, they are going to mark it a 1st and goal. So with 5:32 to go, Mackay, this is the 2nd time their offense has had the football here in the 2nd half, period. 1st and goal. For the Bulldogs. Hover out of a shotgun. Takes a snap. Hands it off, running play right side, and that'll go for a couple down to the 5. Once again, it's in the best interest of the Mackay Bulldogs not to score on first, second, potentially third down even. 4:56 and counting. Weslaco has 1 timeout remaining, down 26-21. We're in the 4th quarter. Fred Holbert has the football out of a shotgun once again for the Bulldogs of Mackay. Takes it, hands it off, running play left side. Back down to the 5-yard line. Eric Gonzalez on the carry. 3rd and goal coming up for the Bulldogs. Just a heavy dose of Gonzalez running at you. If Weslaco can get their hands on the football, they have moved the ball at will against this Mackay team in the second half. 4:17 and counting. Holbert out of a shotgun. Big 3rd down play here in this ball game. Holbert takes a snap, hands it off, running play left side. That's going to be inside the 2, short of the goal line. 4th and goal coming up for the Bulldogs. Decision time now from the 2. You kick a field goal, you're up 8. You don't convert. You hand the ball to your opponents on their home field with 98 yards to go and 1 timeout remaining. Bulldogs are going to let the clock run down. Play clock's at 14, and they'll call a timeout with 3:30 something and counting. It'll be under 3:30 as a matter of fact. Play clock down to 3, 2, 1. Timeout called by the Bulldogs. It comes with 3:27 left in the ball game. Will they go for a field goal? That's a chip shot.
Mcallen.
Will they go
their
for
second
a
timeout.
4th down touchdown?
Second half.
That's a kill shot. We'll talk about that next on valleycentral.com. Thank you for listening in here from Weslaco. I'm Joe Bowling with you on valleycentral.com. Thanks to K-West for providing the video. The Bulldogs are going to go for it. 4th and goal from the 2. Holbert has him in a shotgun formation, leading 26-21 before the snap whistle. Timeout called by the Weslaco Panthers.
Timeout, Weslaco. That's their 3rd and final
now,
timeout.
Will the Mackay Bulldogs indeed go for it? We'll see after this on valleycentral.com.
Also in the academic catalog and computer science as well. First class student for Virginia Military Institute and obtain a master's degree in computer science. South Texas College proudly recognizes the SEC academic LLC.
Once again, we thank you for joining us here on valleycentral.com. I'm Joe Bowling with you from Weslaco, Texas. 3:27 left, 4th quarter action. Mackay Bulldogs undefeated, leading 26-21. Have it, 4th and 2 at the 2. It's 4th and goal, and they'll go for it. Holbert, out of a shotgun formation, takes a snap, pitches it right-hand side, running right side. He's going to be hit. He got near the goal line. He is stopped, or is he in? Stop, says one official, and they're going to mark it down at the 2-inch line. And the Panthers get a stop. 3:19 to go, and a huge breath of life into the lungs of the Panther fans. And now here's what they face. They're down 5 points. Literally just shy of 100 yards to go in 3 minutes and 19 seconds on a team that doesn't like to pass the ball. However, Most of their carries from scrimmage have gone for 10 yards or more. First down play coming up for the Panthers. They'll run it right side, out across the 5 to about the 6. That gets them a little breathing room. They had to go under center on that play. Now the clock is not their friend at all. Whistle on the play, injury. This time one of the Bulldogs is going to come up injured on the play. Stops the clock with 3:10 to go. While they attend to that, I'll attend to this. We'll be back on valleycentral.com. Back here at Weslaco, Joe Bowling with you. Thanks again for joining us here on valleycentral.com. And here's what the Weslaco Panthers face. They're down 26-21. We're in the fourth quarter. There's 3 minutes and 10 seconds left in the ball game. And they have the ball, 2nd and 5. No timeouts remaining. They're at their own 5-yard line. 95 yards away from a magical finish here if you're a Panther fan. Bulldog fans want one stop. Get one stop and this ball game's over, and you've got a hard-fought victory on the road. Under center is Lopez for the Panthers. Takes a snap, hands the ball off, and there's nowhere to go. Short gain on the play. Huge hit delivered that time by the Bulldogs on the carry by Eric Gonzalez. 3rd down coming up for the Panthers. Gonzalez had been rattling off 10 and 12 yards per carry mostly here in this second half. This time, nothing doing. 3rd down, 2:35 left in the ball game. Panthers with the football. 3rd and every bit of 5 yards to go. Lopez turns, hands the ball off. Running play, left-hand side, and about a 3-yard gain. Nice tackle made there in the backfield by Nick Garcia. Rolled the ball carrier down. Out across the 8. It's 4th down and 3 to go for the Weslaco Panthers. Obviously 4-down territory. That time, Brian Guerra, the ball carrier. New player in from the sideline. Zach Martin brings in the play. Lines up as a wide receiver on the right-hand side for the Weslaco Panthers. 4th and 3, ball game on the line. Minute 55 left in the ball game. Lopez, under center. Long count, hard count. Man in motion, takes a snap. Pitch out, right side. Running play, penalty flag, they'll blow it dead. They'll call a motion call against the Weslaco Panthers. And so instead of 4th and 3, it's going to be 4th and now 8
dead
yards to go for the
Weslaco
Weslaco
start
Panthers.
on number 5, offense. Half the distance to the goal, still 4th down.
On the right-hand side.
Put 1:47 on the clock.
Here in the ball game, Weslaco Panthers. Now they'll start the clock after they spot the football. Panthers now bring in multiple substitutions into this ball game. 26-21 the score. 4th down play coming up for Weslaco. They'll line up in a shotgun formation in their end zone. They got to get it out across the 10 for a 1st down. Ball game on the line. Low snap. Quarterback gets it. Drops back to throw. Has time. Fires a pass. Middle of the field. Dropped. Incomplete. Receiver was there. Separated from the ball with a giant hit by the Bulldogs. And that should secure a MAC High victory. Out across the 16-yard line.
Ball's incomplete.
Big hit
Ball
delivered
goes
that
over
time.
on downs.
And the Bulldogs, with 1:41 to go, hang on to the lead and now get the football back. Andre Adalpe was the intended receiver. He gets up now under his own power. Now, if you're Mac High, here's your options. You can take a knee a couple of times and end this ball game. You're at the 4-yard line of your opponent. If you run the ball, Weslaco has the option of just letting you waltz into the end zone and score. That's their only chance. That's their only prayer in this game. If you're Mac High, you can run this clock out. You do not have to take 3 snaps, and you can run this ball game out. 1:41 left. If they run a play, you could expect Weslaco. A lot of coaches would just say, let them score. Because even if they score, we at least are going to get our hands back on the football. And then we can try for an onside kick if we score a touchdown. Hover out of a shotgun formation. First down play for the Bulldogs. They'll run it right side, and that goes for nothing. And Weslaco can do nothing to stop the clock. 1:30 to go. They spot the ball down, 1:25. Haven't started the play clock yet. Still haven't, 1:20. Still haven't. Now they do. About 1:20 left when they start that, so 15 seconds off the clock. Mac High, I'm telling you right now, fans, they do not have to snap this ball 3 times. Now they're going to victory formation. And now they'll take a knee. Weslaco just missed their chance at allowing them a chance to score and get their hands on the football. Mac High going to run the clock out. 50 seconds to go, 4th quarter. Bulldogs going to come away here with a hard-fought victory. Up now 26-21. Play clock is yet to start. Game clock at 37. Now they'll crank it up. Bulldogs will have to take one more snap, and they will not run the ball, fans. They're going to take a knee. They ran it once. That was the one chance Weslaco had of letting them score. They didn't allow it. And so the Bulldogs can take a knee. Their fans on their feet. Snap back a good one. They'll take a knee, and they'll hang on to an undefeated season. 10 seconds and counting, and that's in the books. Mac High Bulldogs hang on for dear life for a win on the road at Weslaco. It was a thriller. You can watch the highlights on Action 4 here in just a little bit on Friday Sports Extra. I'm Joe Bowling for Action 4 Sports. Final score, 26-21. Panthers fall to the Bulldogs. Hope you enjoyed the broadcast. Until next time, I'm Joe Bowling. So long for just a little while.